What's up? It's your boy Sly Huncho, and I'm back with another video. So today I'm gonna show y'all how to do a hairline. Alright, it's gonna be quick and easy. Alright, first, so I like to comb out the hair. Then I like to cut it down with a 1 3/4. I cut his hair down with a 1 3/4 because I cut it down with a 2 open. And if I cut it down any lower, his hair is gonna start to show thin spots. So I want to make sure the hairline is nice and full and not cut down too low. Then I use my Gillette shaving cream. I apply it to his hairline. Then I'm gonna add a hot towel. So I'll leave the hot towel on for about 30 seconds and then I'll wipe it off. So I'm gonna use 2 different hairsprays. I'm gonna use the level 3 hairspray first. I spray it over the hairline and the neckline, and I blow dry it. While I'm blow drying it, I make sure I brush the hairline down so it stays. And I'm gonna use my detailers for this hairline. And I'm just lining it up. So on this side of the hairline, I might have to go in a little bit just to match the other side, but it's not going to be in too far. Just trying to get everything symmetrical. Then I start in the middle of the hairline, lightly tapping, and I work my way to the left side of his hairline. I'm trying to keep his hairline as natural as possible. When I'm lining somebody up, I pay attention to their forehead. His forehead sticks out more, so his hairline is going to be rounded, so you want to tilt his head down a little bit so you can make sure the line is straight, but it's still going to have a round appearance if he lifts his head up. But I'm lightly tapping using my corners. I don't really use the whole blade. And I want to make sure I'm staying on the outside of the hairline. You're going to have to kind of play with it just to make sure it's straight. It's okay if you don't get the hairline on the first try. Just keep playing with it, but try to refrain from pushing them back. And you see on this side, I'm trying to stay out as possible, trying to keep them as natural as possible, leaving as much hair as possible for them. Then you want to look in the mirror, make sure his hairline is straight. And then I'm going to razor it for y'all, just so y'all can see before I apply the enhancements. But I usually lean my clients back when I'm razoring them, but I use this angle just so y'all can see me raising them better. So y'all can really just see the symmetry, I should say. Then I apply my waterproof enhancements. It's Batum 45 with my air compressor. So I'm using the dark brown. I don't want to use black because it might be too dark for his hair. So I'm trying to really blend it in with his hair, make it look as natural as possible while it's still enhanced, trying to give him that pop. And you want to make sure you're spraying the card, bouncing the enhancements off the card, not spraying the hairline all the way. But you can always fill in light spots with the enhancement. And then I use my Topics just to add texture. I'm using black. And then for this, I like to use Got2b glue to finish off the hairspray. I feel like Got2b glue is a stronger hold than the level 3. Now I want to make sure I'm blow drying the hair. Then I use my pencil to add that extra flare, that contour line. It's going to make the hairline pop even more, and it's going to be crispy. Trust me. I'm just lightly drawing across his hairline, using the tip of the pencil. Not too hard. And then I brush it in first, just to blend it in some more, and I go over it with my clippers. getting that C right. So if you're having troubles with that corner, you could angle your clippers diagonally, and it'll help hit the corner better, making it sharp. And then I hit the neckline with enhancements. This isn't necessary, but you can always do it. You can always brush in the enhancements just to blend it in better. Then I add the pencil to the neckline, make the neckline pop too. Going around that area is very crucial. It's a little detail that'll make your hairlines pop more. It just adds that little extra flair, that extra detail that people pay attention to. Then I want to razor them, make sure I pull the skin. So when using a straight razor, you want to glide that blade at a 45-degree angle on the hairline. Make sure you're not digging in, because you will cut them if you do. And make sure you're just being light-handed. You know what I'm saying? So when you're razoring, you might get holding spray on it. You want to brush that off and then continue to razor again. It's going to make the hairline look way better if there's no crust on the hairline. You see how sharp it's looking? Yes, sir. Yeah, you see it. That boy is sliced. Here go the final results. Crispy hairline, very symmetrical.
Alright, Shalom. Shalom. Before I start, I want to give all honors and glories and praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Waha, Waka Kodash, Yahweh, which is the one true name of the Heavenly Father, Yahweh Shai, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ, but his one true name is Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the elders and the apostles, a great millstone, who will well and teach well, because those are the men who I learned this truth from through the spirit and power, Yahweh Bashim Shai. Peace, blessings, salutations to the hopeful elect. And shalom to you, sincere brothers scattered abroad, pushing forth this word in truth and sincerity. I am the brother Mashiach Razakah from the servants of Yahweh, Yahweh Shai Camp, Las Vegas, Nevada branch. And pretty much in this lesson, it's going to be taught as you cannot be getting lineups. You cannot be getting lineups. Alright, you as a so-called Negro, Hispanic, and Native American Indian, you cannot be getting lineups. Getting lineups is a heathen custom. It is not an Israelite customs. The Hamites, that's their custom. You as an Israelite, you're not to be getting shape-ups, lineups. And the scriptures mention that. Now, Salakia for the video, it was really long. But I wanted to show you what Jake do when they go to these barbershops. You know, they go in there and they get their hair all nice and crisp. And that's a heathen custom. That's not an Israelite custom. So we're going to get some scriptures out in this lesson. And I believe that lesson was 6 minutes. I mean, this right here was 6 minutes long. So we're going to get straight into the scriptures. So you as a Hebrew Israelite, you can't be getting lineups, right? The scriptures tells us, I'll start in Jeremiah 10. And Jeremiah 10 and verse 2. This is Jeremiah 10 and 2. It says, "Thus saith the Lord, learn not the way of the heathen." And we're not supposed to learn the way of the heathen. Alright, you're not supposed to be getting a lineup. And it says, "And be not dismayed at the signs of heaven, for the heathen are dismayed at them." So you as an Israelite, you're not to be getting a shape up, man, a lineup. Proverbs 3 and 31, right? Let's get that out. This is Proverbs 3 and 31. And it says, "Envy thou not the oppressor, and choose none of his ways." So you're not supposed to mimic the oppressor. You're not supposed to follow the way of the heathen. Alright, we are to be following in the ways of our power, Yahweh Bashim Shai, not the heathen. But our people, they follow after the heathen instead of following the ways of our Lord Yahweh Shai HaMashiach, Yahweh Bashim Shai. This is Leviticus 18 and 24. And it says, it's Leviticus 18 and 24. It says, "Defile not ye yourselves in any of these things, for in all these the nations are defiled, which I cast out before you." Gone. The 17 heathen nations. Alright. The Lord, He gave them their own inhabitants of land. He gave them their own customs to have. But the Israelites, they have a codified law to keep. That's why the Lord segregated the nations, right? When you go to Deuteronomy 32 and verse 8, and it says, when the Most High divided to the nations their inheritance, when He separated the sons of Adam, when He set the bonds of the people according to the number of the children of Israel. So there you go. See, He divided the nations. He gave the nations, the 17 heathen nations, their own inhabitants of land. Alright, they had their own inhabitants of land. It says, for the Lord's portion is His people, Jacob is the lot of His inheritance. So there you go. The Lord is always dealt with Israel, not everybody. So that lets you know that the Lord had a codified law only for His people. Alright, the Lord is only dealing with the Israelites. So Leviticus 18, that's why the Lord said this in Leviticus 18 and 24. It says, defile not ye yourselves in any of these things, for in all of these the nations are defiled which I cast out before you. See, the nations are defiled, right? It says, the nations are defiled which I cast out before thee. You see, so that the nations are defiled, right? Leviticus 18:30, it says, therefore ye shall keep mine ordinance, that ye commit not any one of these abominable customs. And what is one of those abominable customs? A shape up. You got individuals getting shape ups, tattoos, right? These are abominable customs. Dreads, all right? These are abominable customs. Committing adultery, right? Worshiping all these different gods, etc. Those are abominable customs. Right? And it says, which were committed before you, and that ye defile not yourselves therein. I am the Lord your power. So the Lord, as His people, we are to keep His laws and statutes and commandments to the best of our ability, and we are to be rehearsing the righteous acts. That's why the scriptures told us, I think it's Salakia. Actually, I'll just get it from here, because I can't think about it right now. Let's get that. Right? Leviticus 19:27. I couldn't think about it right now. I don't know why. It's Leviticus 19:27. It says, ye shall not round the corners of your heads. You see that? What does that sound like? A shape up. You're not supposed to round the corners of your head. It says, neither shall thy mar the corners of thy beard. And when you go into the meaning of that word mar there, what you're going to get right here for edification purposes, which is Leviticus 19:27. Alright. Leviticus 19:27. And you go into the interlinear, the meaning of that word mar there, right? Let's get it.
Strong's H 7843. Shacheth.
Which that word mar, it means what? To destroy, corrupt, to go ruin, to decay. So that word mar there, it means to corrupt or to destroy. Right? It says, neither shall thy mar the corners of thy beard. So when you line up the corners of your head and then you mar on the corners of your beard, you're actually destroying your masculinity. And brother said this many times. When a lion is a cub, he doesn't have a mane. But as he gets older, he starts to get patches here and there. And then as he gets into full age, he gets what? The full mane. So you as an Israelite man, you're not supposed to be marring at your beard, man, and lining up the corners of your heads. If you are doing it, then you shouldn't be doing that. Let's get it again. Leviticus 19:27. Ye shall not round the corners of your heads, neither shall thy mar the corners of thy beard. So you as an Israelite, a so-called Negro, Hispanic, Native American Indian, you're not supposed to round the corners of your head. And through research, when you consistently get lineups, it actually pushes your hairline back. So, you shouldn't be lining up on your head. Don't be lining up on your head, man. So, hey, just had to do a quick hit on this. And again, if you are an individual that's getting a shape up, you shouldn't do that. Getting a shape up is not an Israelite custom. and you're going off. So Lord willing, this lesson was edifying. Till next time I say, Shalom.